What's going on, everybody? So as you may know, I've been a MUT master forever now. You know what I'm saying? Very, very early, I got it done. And now EA Sports is releasing Ed Reed. All right. This is a major issue for me because I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to figure something out because this guy has 93 zone coverage with 92 speed. And I'm going to go to actual MUT 18 gameplay right now. We're going to look at Sean Taylor. We're going to talk about some things that we could possibly do. I was hoping that they wouldn't release him as a free safety, possibly a strong safety. But he's out. He is, you know, usually the free safety, especially when he's with the Ravens. In previous years of Madden, though, he was a strong safety at one point. I guess they could interchange him. The dude is just a ball hawk. I don't care where he's at. The dude is just a ball hawk. But now I got major issues because I got to realize I can't rage sell anybody because Sean Taylor is non-auctionable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my MUT 18 lineup right now, and we're going to discuss some issues. Let's get it. Let's figure out what I'm going to do. Let's go. Okay, so let's go over and take a look at the defensive lineup. Let's see what's going on. We're going to go and we're going to sort it by overall because Sean Taylor should be the best player on the team. Now, if you don't have Mutmaster right now, you're missing out. Sean Taylor's an outright goon. I will tell you this, though. A lot of the people that I do play, their Sean Taylor does things that my Sean Taylor will never do. Like, I don't know what it is about certain things. Obviously, he has better hit power. He's taller. You know what I'm saying? The speed is the same, but you know, as far as the man coverage, I'm not really concerned about all that stuff, but the zone coverage is key. So what I'm thinking about doing is this. Let's just talk about this really, really quickly. I'm going to start Sean Taylor and Ed Reed at corner. All right, and you're probably saying, Gmia, you're crazy. But listen, it's always a method to my madness, and I'm going to give you guys some insight into why I would do that. This year is a year all about zone coverage, right? So if a guy is like 91 and above in zone coverage, he does things like turn into Batman and he just flies to wherever the ball is, no matter what route you're running, no matter what zone he's in. It's really, really ridiculous, right? So I'm going to put these two guys. Look, I'm going to try to get the Ed Reed. I'm not promising you that I'll get the Ed Reed, but I'm going to try to get the Ed Reed. And I'm going to start them at corners because realistically speaking, I can't do anything with Sean Taylor right now until they make him upgradable, which they will later. They're going to give him like a upgradable set, and he more than likely will be a 99 overall with the upgradable set. They might do some either objectives or something like that, and then he's going to be upgradable. Ed Reed, though, when you look at the speeds of other corners that are available in the game, it doesn't make any sense. Let me just give you an example. Richard Sherman, right? This guy right here, he's at 86 speed. He has a 93 zone coverage. He runs up the field like nobody's business with Odell Beckham Jr. Now, you're probably saying, how does that make sense? I can't explain that, and I'm not going to try to explain it, but dudes are running around like Usain Bolt with 86 speed, but their zone coverage is what makes them stay there. Now, I've discussed this several times. When you try to hike the ball, no matter what type of coverage the defense is in, there's like a force field that they got to get around first before they do anything. It's kind of weird. I can't really explain it. What I'm saying is, it's not like the older Maddens where you could just run a streak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the guy is off you, you could just run. Now, even if he's up a little bit above you and they have him like in the press, you know what I'm saying? They'll still like try to move side to side and do ridiculous things before they go forward. That takes away from a lot of the explosiveness of the receivers in the game. That's something that I don't know. I got to actually send video to EA to ask them why that's happening and see if we can try to get that fixed because I think it takes away from the actual gameplay. But guys like Richard Sherman with 93 zone coverage, they'll get burnt deep if they pick the right play. Depending on the formations, they'll get burnt deep. The thing about it with that 86 speed, though, Sean Taylor and Ed Reed having a 92 speed in the same exact zone, that's going to be a if you think somebody's defense is glitchy, it's going to be major glitchy. If you can, you know, listen to what I'm telling you and understand exactly what it is. For everybody that's asking me questions about corners and, you know, Gmias, should I do this, should I do that? I'm not going to be able to answer every one of your questions because there's so many of you guys asking the questions. That's why I try to make sure that I simplify it. You're looking for the most speed and the most zone. But when you can't get the speed, zone is what you're looking for. That's it. I don't need to answer anything else. Should I do this? Should I do that? Listen, that's what you should do. I can't build your team for you. All I can do is show you exactly what I'm doing, and then you can either figure it out from that point, or just, you know, mimic the type of team that I'm going to have. But a lot of people are still missing Sean Taylor. You see what I'm saying? But the reasoning behind why I can put him at corner is because some of my 4-3 defenses that I run, I can blitz Lattimore now. Because if you have a Lattimore that was a rookie premier, or you bought him for the most feared, you're going to have, where is he? He should be like an 84 now. Where is he at? Lattimore. Where's Lattimore? Okay, there he is. He's been upgraded now to a 92 speed with an 89 acceleration. So think about it like this. If you're blitzing your corner, because up until when they patch the game so that the quarterbacks fumble and people fumble, it may change. But for now, it's going to be something to where, look, just get somebody that's fast enough to get to the quarterback. That's all you really got to do. And this guy can get to the quarterback. So if you're blitzing a corner, here's the guy. This is the guy right here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put him in coverage, though, because you see him with a 76 zone coverage. So now, you know what I'm saying, we're starting to understand that basically you can't do that. You can't make that mistake. You can't put this guy in zone coverage because he's going to get dealt with accordingly. Okay? Because he's so low in zone, and that's all that really matters. And it's been so obvious that that's all that matters. You are going to be screwed over. So you have to understand that. Do not put this man in coverage. Listen, you know what you could do, though? He probably won't get burnt deep. He'll be around whoever they have, except for that Randy Moss. The Randy Moss that's just been released is a 94 speed, so he'd have to be off a little bit. But for the most part, he'll be able to stay with people, but he won't be able to do the same things that a Sherman would do, Ed Reed will do, you know, Sean Taylor, Mutmaster. People, be very much aware that zone coverage is very, very important. And as they patch the game, I think it's going to get more and more important. Because there's a lot of things that they've been doing within the gameplay that's making it obvious that that's what it's about. So you guys have to realize that. Now I got Earl Thomas. Okay, Earl Thomas, 90 zone coverage. He's chemmed, right? So even though he's not starting and I have him as a backup, he still has 90 zone coverage. So he's going to jump routes. He's an 86 speed. I could do stuff with him too. So depending on the coverages that I'm playing, you know, my secondary is going to be wild and savage-like. You understand what I'm saying? And I can still upgrade this guy. He's a gnat. I can upgrade him to have more zone coverage, but I'm just trying to be easy right now because I think he's upgradable, because that's what people are telling me. But I'm like, yo, why should I upgrade him? Regardless of what happens, because the Seattle chem, right, is already a part of my lineup, it's fine. He still gets the chem even though he's not starting. Even though you see the X, you know, through the chemistry, as long as the chem is already live, it doesn't matter if the person's a backup. He still gets the chem. So even if I put him in now, right, and you know, upgrade him and get him up to where whatever he's gonna be, I think he's like what, a 91 zone or something like that. He'll still be useful to me. He'll still have the proper things, but I would probably have to put him at safety or free safety when I start Ed Reed and Sean Taylor at corner, and then of course I'm gonna have to put Berry out there. See, now, you guys might be wondering, like, why would I use Berry? See, if I can Berry up, like, if I, you know, boost him up or whatever, power him up, he becomes a 90 zone coverage, and I think he goes to an 89 speed. So he would be a goon also. And this is just strictly for 4-3. Like, I have different schemes that I run, but I'm not going to give you guys all my schemes. Why would I do that? So you guys can just run it exactly? I'm just giving you guys food for thought. So if I go ahead now, and I upgrade Eric Berry, all right? Power him up. This guy's... You're not throwing the ball, bruh. Like, listen, if you throw the ball up in the air, it's going to be bad things that's going to happen. That's what I try to tell everybody, bro. Don't play around. Yo, don't try to test my user, bruh. Just don't test my user, because I will drop the pick, and it will be a bad timing user pick. That's what I wanted to say. Like, I wasn't going to try to say it like I'm going to pick it off. You know what I'm saying? You probably thought I was going to pick it off, right? You guys really thought I was going to probably be able to pick that off. That's not what I'm trying to say. So now that we know that we could power up, like, Eric Berry and Earl Thomas, and we can get Ed Reed. And then for the regular 4-3 blitzes, we got Ray Lewis. That's just, yo, I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's a monster, bro. The dude is just, he just does whatever he wants. So if we look at the power up sets real quick, right? We go over the upgrade sets, because I know some people are gonna be asking. Shout out to my Australian fans, my Puerto Ricans, my Canadians. I got, yo, Germany is stepping up, and I told you guys, Japan. Yo, where's China at? I gotta have some Chinese fans. If you guys trying to hate on me in China, bruh, y'all better stop it. Y'all better cut it out. Stop it. But look, let's go ahead and get to the players real quick. We're gonna go here. and we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the NFC West. We're going to look at the Seahawks, and then we're going to look at Earl Thomas. Okay? Now, Earl Thomas, we had... Okay, what? Nat? Nah, we got this one. Oh, no, we do have the Nat. I think we have the Nat. Yeah, we have the Nat, so it's going to cost us a lot more. It's going to be 6 items. So it'll be 2 elite tokens. And that Earl Thomas, right? So I don't even know if this is worth it to use elite tokens for that, but I can probably... You know what I'm saying? I can probably do something about... He has hot hands, but the hot hands chem won't count because he won't be starting. See, that's the issue. It's too many free safeties. EA got to put something out where you could change their position, bro. Like, I'm not trying to have my hot hands, but then he don't pick it, though. But it's going to be too much. That's too much with the Nat. Other than that, it wouldn't cost too much. I think they have a gold and a silver, a gold and and this one right here is just a silver token, right? Yeah, so he wouldn't be too wild. Berry, though, probably would make more sense because Berry's a strong safety. But what they might do is bring out another strong safety that I might want more than Berry. See, that might be an issue. But I love Berry, bro, because even without... I think he gets the pick 6 chem, right? I think he gets that pick 6. Yeah, he gets the pick 6 chem. But the beautiful thing about Berry is he doesn't need the pick 6 chem. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does it without the chem. It's really, really wild what this guy does. And I can't, you know what I'm saying, explain. Hold up, which one do I have to put there? The 88? Yeah. So this one would probably make more sense because if I was going to upgrade anybody, right now his value is not too high. I don't think his value is really high at this point. So it would make sense for me to probably upgrade him and do it like that. And, you know, just go from that situation right there. And for people that are asking how you get those NFL stars, you just go ahead and you put a silver token into this pack. And then you pick the player, and then it'll give you that star, that NFL star. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. That way it's pretty much easy and explained for everybody that's wondering how you get that first card, because when you click it, it says it's not available in, you know, in the store, at auction house, whatever. You have to get it from this NFL stars pack. So Berry might be that guy, but that's what my secondary might look like. You know what I'm saying? So don't be discouraged that EA Sports is putting out something else like that, and most of you guys have Mutmaster, and now it's going to be Ed Reed. Do not be discouraged by it. I'm giving you the blueprint. We're going to figure it out together. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you're sharing it. Make sure that we continue to, you know, to put our stamp on this Madden world, and we continue to grow together worldwide the way that we're doing it right now, because I'm so much appreciative of all the love I'm getting from around the world. I can't believe that, you know, people in Germany, you know, they've actually heard of me, Australia, stuff like that. It's unbelievable to me. So let's keep growing. That's what I'm going to do as far as the whole Ed Reed situation goes. Stay tuned, bro. We're going to be streaming, possibly going wild, trying to get some most feared cards. Maybe try to get that, you know, Randy Moss. Let's look at what the prices are with Randy Moss right now before I let you guys go. I'm pretty. What's this guy Russell Wilson doing? Go, hit me with an EA. Okay, he's at 5. Okay, he's lower now. Yesterday he was at an outrageous price. Right now, what is he at? Okay, let me see, because it might make sense for me to. He's at 537. That's pretty low. 537. So can I get 2 cards? What's Anthony Barr? He got to be in the 5s too. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like 500. So that already, those 2 right there, that's 1,000,000 coins. But then, hold up. But wait a minute. Okay, but it makes sense to do it this way because I get them back. And I might have to end up getting Russell Wilson too. See, but I don't have enough coins though. Alright, so what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to do a come up. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Russell Wilson now. I'm going to get the Russell, because I don't know if he's going to drop in price. You know, 537, or maybe I might pull him though. But if I do pull him, I could just sell him back though. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. But I'm going to do the set because I get the cards back. And then I could just have, you know, my bar and all that other kind of stuff in there. And I think that they're pretty decent. I got to think about this, though, bro. Because there's a lot of them in 5s. I don't know. He might continue to drop in price. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We're going to get this Commander Randy Moss. And we'll see what we could do with that. But that's what's going on with Ed Reed. You got any other questions that you want to ask? Leave it in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. GmiasWorld. Subscribe and share. One love.